Snowflakes and Holly Berries. It was the very first snowfall of winter in the little village of Pinebrook. Snowflakes danced down from the sky, twirling like tiny ballerinas. Each one looked different, but all were sparkling and bright. In a small red cottage at the edge of the woods lived a cheerful girl named Clara. She loved winter more than any season. As soon as the first snow came, Clara bundled up in her red coat and woolly mittens. "Mama, I'm going outside to explore," she called. "Don't forget your hat," Mama reminded her, smiling. Clara stepped out into the crunchy snow and gasped. "It looks like the world has been sprinkled with sugar." As she wandered near the woods, Clara noticed a curious trail of holly berries on the ground. Bright red dots against the white snow. That's strange, Clara thought. Holly berries don't just walk away by themselves. She decided to follow the trail. The path twisted and turned until it led to a small clearing, where a little rabbit sat nibbling on a sprig of holly. But instead of looking happy, the rabbit looked worried. "Hello, little bunny," Clara said softly. "Are those your berries?" The rabbit twitched its nose and shook its head. Then Clara noticed something else. There was a tiny bird shivering nearby, its wing caught under a branch. "Oh, poor thing," Clara cried. Clara gently lifted the branch and freed the bird. The little creature chirped weakly, and the rabbit hopped closer, as if to check on its friend. "You must have been gathering holly berries for the bird to eat," Clara guessed. The rabbit wiggled its ears, as if to say, "Yes." Clara smiled. "Don't worry, I'll help too." She carefully scooped up the bird, tucking it into her mittened hands to keep it warm. Then she looked around and saw more holly bushes nearby. She gathered a few bright red berries and placed them gently beside the rabbit. As Clara cared for the little bird, something magical began to happen. Snowflakes started to swirl in a circle above her head. They shimmered brighter and brighter until one landed on her mitten. To her surprise, the snowflake spoke in a tiny tinkling voice. "Kindness brings warmth, even in the coldest winter. Because you helped, the forest will remember." Clara's eyes widened in wonder. Did you just talk?" But the snowflake only sparkled once more and melted away. The bird chirped happily, stretched its tiny wings, and flew up into the sky. The rabbit thumped its back feet in joy and hopped in a circle around Clara. As the sun began to set, Clara followed the trail of holly berries back to her cottage. She looked behind her one last time and saw the rabbit watching from the edge of the trees, as if to say thank you. Inside, Mama was stirring a pot of hot cocoa. "You've been gone a long time," she said. "Did you have an adventure?" Clara's eyes twinkled. "Yes, Mama. I helped a bird, made a rabbit friend, and I think a snowflake talked to me." Mama laughed softly and handed her a steaming mug. Well, snowflakes are magical after all. Clara sipped her cocoa and thought about the lesson she had learned. Sometimes the smallest acts of kindness, like helping a bird or sharing holly berries, can shine the brightest in the coldest winter. And from that day on, whenever Clara saw snowflakes fall or holly berries glow against the white snow, she smiled, remembering her secret winter adventure.